A lot of people seem to think that rational thought is separate from your feelings, but in fact, not at all. Let's ask, for example, about a life decision. Which would be more rational? To settle down and make a family and stay put where you are, or to hit the road and see lots of different places? And some people would say, well, that's a question separate from rationality. That's your feelings. And I agree, it does come down to your feelings. I mean, which do you feel like? Do you feel like settling down, or does that feel limiting, and you just really itch and you feel like going out on the road? Okay, but that doesn't make it separate from rationality, because see, if you feel this strong itch to see the world and you've got to hit the road, then it's not rational to settle down. And if you feel like settling down, it's not rational to go lead a traveler's lifestyle. The rationality of what you do is based on the feelings that you take into the question about your life that you're asking. And it makes sense because rational arguments come down to drawing conclusions from principles, and the principles are unproven. And so to have faith in those principles means that you feel the truth of those principles. And the thing is, really, all rational thought is about breaking down problems into pieces we can have feelings about. You analyze politics, you're breaking down what you see, all this jumble of facts, into how you feel about that candidate. And then you're using the rationality to make calculations and combinations with those feelings. Some of the feelings you're going to ignore, like, well, he seems a little bit slick, or he's a workaholic, or he's trustworthy on this, but he's not trustworthy on that. And you break all of these feelings down, you figure out which feelings you're going to count, which feelings you're going to discount. Ultimately, this rationality is all about working with your feelings and combining them together in a way that gets a result that's also in accord with your feelings. See, if you just go with your feelings right away, the feelings aren't always that smart, and feelings can require rational information. It feels like the earth is still until I use my rational mind, break down everything I know about the situation, look more subtly, see the way things are in space, see the way the shadows work on Earth, take pictures from space. All of these things make me realize that actually the Earth does feel like it's moving. It feels exactly like it would feel if it was moving, but I'm moving along with it. My initial feeling that it wasn't moving was just because I'm moving along with it. And so my more advanced feeling, where I bring rational thought and all sorts of other feelings together, is that, oh, yeah, it feels like it's moving. This is what it feels like to be on the surface of a planet and moving along with it. When the stars are passing over, all the things that I see and feel and taste, these are all feelings. Ultimately, I think it's good that our language doesn't put a big distinction on feelings from sensation, and feelings of hunger, and feelings of that you want to travel or not, because these really are all a similar kind of experience. These are sensations that I get, and really the sense perceptions are just a particular kind of feeling that I get. So an art of good living, we're not going to tell somebody what pictures to paint. You don't tell them exactly what pictures to paint. You might share, and we can share some. I like Sunday mornings where you sleep in late and you have a 2-egg breakfast with sausage and toast and some fruit juice, and you drink coffee and read the paper. But that's a particular painting, and we're not going to tell you what picture to paint. We're going to talk about how we decide what pictures that we want to paint, how we want to enhance our own lives. And this is all going to be from processing feelings. And so ultimately, it's going to be an integration of feelings and creativity with rationality. And I think that's how we'll approach that subject. Cheers.